Happy Thursday. I wasn't on Tuesday and Wednesday because we had our hello brass kettle. I love your text. It's all nice and shiny. It's iridescent. Um we got our flooring finally put in the basement yesterday, and Tuesday I still had more shipping to do, and I wasn't feeling too great because I overdid myself with shipping on Monday. So, I need to start pacing myself better. I need to start treating myself better. Bug guts, shadowy cat. Then yeah, the cool lettering is all new part of the points program. Which today, please share my show. If you share it 3 times, you'll get your points. I don't have any giveaways that I'm going to be running, so I can't help you with that. And I can't remember what the other thing is. You can bid and you can by bidding, you can winning, you can get points. Yeah, it's only good for it's a little bit more than that. It depends on the feature. One of them I saw 8 days, another one I saw 10 days, so I don't know. Liquidation Busters, Vintage with Bex, welcome in everybody. Okay, MK, welcome in. All right, so I still have a ton of cleanup to do in this room because we've got our flooring down, but now we've got to do the painting of the rooms because while it's all empty, I might as well paint. One room needs to be painted because it had a lot of drywall taken off from the flood. And good morning, Terry. How are you? Hello, hello. And then the other room, it's this horrible green from the 90s that I just don't like. I never really liked that color, so it's that 90s light green. I don't know what to call it. Some people love it. I do not. So we're going to be going with more of a grayish that will go with anything. It's not the sage. It's like brighter than that. It's a happy color. It's a happy green, but it's just not my kind of happy green. Stamp Baker's wife, hello, and hello Kleiner House. How are you? Oh, speaking of which, if you I'm in Peterborough like maybe once a week or so. So if you want to do local pickup, let me know. Just saying, for anyone who lives in the Peterborough area, if you want to do local pickup, I'm often in Peterborough anyways. So because I'm only 35 minutes away. OG triple OG. You need another OG in there to add to that. OG triple OG OG or OG triple or triple OG. Anyways, good morning, Ryan and Hamid. Welcome in, Aaron. Hello. Okay. If I keep saying hi to everybody, we'll never get anything done, will we? Let me just run this darn. I'm going to put out the bat signal again. Bat signal is running. If you want, you will get a sticker. If you want to buy this, you'll get a sticker. It's one of my whatnot stickers. So we have a lot of work still to do. I have a lot of work still to do. So we together are going to go through everything. Some stuff I've managed to price because I have 2 booths now. So I need to fill the one booth is empty. I need to fill it. So I do have stuff that's priced and I do have stuff that has not been touched yet. So do you want to see some priced stuff? Which of course, when I say whatever the price is, I usually half that when I run it on Whatnot. So do you want to see one? Do you want to see price stuff that I have available to me right now? Or 2, do you want to see some stuff that I haven't even dug into yet? So 1 for price, 2 for Rain says, thank you. Hello, Rain. How are you? Moises. Hello. Rhonda's treasures. Okay, 2. All right. New stuff it is. New stuff it is. That's easy peasy, cheesy weasy. All right. Okay, so then I'm not going to start with these because they're heavy. I'm not going to start with this. I'm going to start with this box. It's underneath. Hang on. Holy jumping. Okay. And I still need to empty 2 cars of vans full of stuff. Yay! I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're able to do it, but plus I'm really glad you're just feeling better because being sick sucks. But take care of yourself today. Okay, I think this is There's like natural, there's natural, I think this is stone, but I don't know for sure. Kind of sounds like glass, doesn't it? Anywho, it's got very cool. Can you see those lines in it? I'm just using the black light so you can see it better. It also has dirt, and a wood base. That's interesting. And a wood, is this wood around the top? It's almost like it was, yeah, it's almost like it was wood and a marble on a lathe. It's kind of cool. All right, but it is dirty, so you're buying the dirt too. Yeah, I usually wipe it a little bit before, but I don't perfectly clean it because you're getting dirty prices. Dirty prices. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Dirty prices sounds wrong. All right, let's pin this. It's in medium. We're going to run this one for just $3. It's a really pretty, looks like it's was hand turned, handmade, wood base. There's a wood lid to it, and it looks like marble. It's really pretty. It's actually quite pretty. All right, what do we call this? Oh shoot, 30 seconds. Son of a nutcracker. Okay, so what can we say about this for 30 seconds? I don't know. It's pretty interesting. It looks almost like it got a little bit, thank you for heating up this show, Allie. I love that with all those coins. It's marble. I think it's marble. It looks marble, doesn't it? It's very cool. I mean, could you imagine how many times this person tried to make this and failed because they went too far in? Using a lathe is really hard. I have a lathe. I've used it once. And then I sort of decided that I liked my fingers. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. What else is in here? Oh, this is small. I like small. Lightweight and small. All right, this is going to be in the small. Yeah, I can put it in here. It's in the small. Good morning, little squirrel. How are you? Okay, $2 for this very cute, like, it definitely looks Mexican, doesn't it? And what could you use this for? It has a little bit of dirt. That's bonus. The bonus is the dirt. It needs a clean. That's the joy of, I would probably clean this before I send it to you because it just, I don't like the looks of it. Anyways, it's a very pretty little vase holder. Could you put like, you could put like forks and stuff in it, or flowers. I don't know. Anyways, not 30 seconds. Holy cow, I almost did it again. 10 seconds. Pencils. Yes, it'd be great for pencils, brushes, organize things. Your makeup brushes would look like, because you're trying to look hot. Hot peppers. Cocktail picks would look perfect in that. Allie, look at you. Your fingers are going crazy. Thank you so much, Allie. Okay, this says something San Antonio, something Chile. Okay, made in Chile. Those are some fast fingers. It says I'll always love vintage, heated it up with your coins. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, it says that. It announces it to the whole place. So I was trying to be incognito in a show, but my default is that I don't, if I don't say anything because I'm busy, I will like tap the screen a lot to like just show my love, just so that the person feels better, that there's hearts coming out. And thank you guys for the hearts. But I was trying to be incognito. Hello, Donna, how are you? And yeah, I failed because then it said the Red Rooster just the show. So, if you want to be incognito, don't double tap the screen, because if you do it too much, like me, yeah, if you do it too much, it'll get shown. Oh, you can turn it off. I will not look at it right now, but that would be cool if you could. But then it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole thing. Anyways, look at this cute little pot. It's got made in, it looks like handmade in Chile. It's written on the bottom where it was made. It is so freaking cute. I love how cute it is. If it doesn't sell today, it's going to go, I'm going to start doing mini shows again. As soon as I get downstairs I'm gonna start doing mini shows. You'll also notice that my stupid face is now on almost all of my thumbnails. I'm transitioning to more of my face because, according to Whatnot, it's your face, even if it's ugly, that sells more. So, um, oh, that's cool. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Lamb Slave. All right. Oh, Jessica, you're very sweet. I've never believed so, but then that's called low self-esteem. Ah, that's called playground bullies too, and all the things we grow up with as girls that tell us we're not enough or whatever. Oh, I have a piece of who would like a piece. Would you like part of a cup? $1 start. I'm just gonna run it for the joke. I'm running it for the joke. It's if you're trying to diet and you don't want to or you're trying to cut down on caffeine, I got you covered. You just, you can't take a sip at all. All right, where's my garbage can? My garbage can is overflowing. I need to empty it. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. There's a whole bunch. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of these. They're um they're bottles. They're cute little bottles, and there's a whole bunch of them that have been hand painted by DW. They're really quite pretty. I think they're really pretty. Um, they each weigh, so they can go in small. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show a few. They're gonna be $2 each. If you would like to bundle a bunch, then we can do that too. Um, so the first three, DW, yes, DW was the best Arthur character. Although DW, so there's one, two, three, your choice. Oh god. On choice. Lift them up, Kim. You're supposed to lift them up. On choice of these cool ones. Okay, so showing you those ones. So if you would like to bundle these, they're very pretty. I think they look lovely on a table. I bet you these were made for like an event or like a wedding or something. Because there is a whole poop ton. This one, that one's a little. There's this one, and they're like they're thick. They're thickly painted. Like I think she used oil paints because they're. I don't know why I'm saying she. They. I don't know if it's a she. It's probably a she because I don't know. It's just too pretty not to be a she. Okay, and then there's these one, and then there's these one. So if you want one of those, say so in the chat because I can't say tap hearts to do so because that's gone. Now with all the fun things you can do. But if you're interested in any of those, I could run them as a lot or whatever. But I'm gonna let you tell me if you want that because we got more in here. Oh goodness gracious! All right, we got a cute little plate. I'm a big fan of pottery, so I am a big fan of this particular plate. Let's just check it for condition. See, it's like a sunflower. It's a cute little plate. Where's my freaking, there it is. This was all part of box lots. I look to see in the same place where you do incognito, that's where you would select the don't throw. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. 5 inches. You're changing your show. I won't be on for too long today, DeRosis. I'm gonna be on because we have to go buy baseboard and a whole bunch of stuff, and I need to be there for that because I'm paying for it. And so we're gonna go do that. So I'm probably gonna drag him. There's a thrift store that's only open on like Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays, so I'm probably gonna drag him to that too. Yeah. So I will be on. Yeah, anyways. All right, so here we go. This is a really pretty one. And it's going to be small as well. And we're going to start that for $2. Two doll hairs for this really pretty handmade redware plate, trinket dish, whatever you want to call it. It looks like it's very pretty. I'm gonna price as I go here. I'm gonna be efficient. Price as I go if I can. Okay. Now we got another big piece. This one is. It's actually it's big, but it's not. It's big, but it's not heavy. Hang on. I'm gonna run this one next. Actually, this is handmade in Austria. Arta. Thank you, DeRosas. You have an awesome show too. Handmade and it's metal. It's a metal bowl, and look how gorgeous that is. Can you see that? All those little girls all dressed up. Like it is so super pretty. This is enameled from the looks of it. There's the back, and here's the front. It across. It is super pretty. 6 inches. Does need a little bit of a bath. It is 6 inches, a metal bowl, 6 inches, and we'll run that for $2 as well. I think today $2 is going to be a theme today. Super pretty. Like, look at all that detail on there. Yeah, it's metal. It is really neat. And Austria. I'll have to look it up. Arta? Arta. Oh, so DeRosa's, the 2 flamingo things that were in Mom's estate sales show, they did sell during that show. It was a really great show, actually. Thank you, everybody who came. How am I going to price this at? No, we're going to look it up. Right. So yeah, so those 2 are, yeah, those 2 did sell. And have probably have already arrived at their new home. So who knows? There might be more flamingo stuff that I find. I will definitely let you know if there's any flamingo stuff that I find as I continue to go through Mom's boxes. So this is, I forgot to look at the weight. Holy cow, I got distracted. Okay, this is going to have to go in large. So there we go. Okay, this is a really pretty hand-painted glass bowl with this a really cool design on it. And it is signed right there, which I'll have to look up. But there it is. It is, how is it? 32, they're almost 33 centimeters, almost 13 inches. Base Shop JC Closet. Yes, I am now adding more of me, and I'm back to using Canva because Whatnot says 6% loss or more if you use AI stuff. That yes, this is estate sale stuff. So okay, this is running now. This hand painted glass bowl. The bowl itself is really cool, and then it's been hand painted and signed by the artist. I'm glad it's your kind of humor. It's probably not everybody's humor, but I don't care. It's my kind of humor. Oh, it does almost look like, yes, you could wear it as a hat. You are correct. It would work as a hat. You would just need some way of holding it there. Or you could just walk around like this all day. This feels very fashion week. I know, look, if you turn it, like, I think it looks even better like this, especially when you get like, yeah. All right. It's not a hat. What else do I have in here? Ooh, graphic tees. I am starting to buy graphic tees in small quantities. Slowly, I'm buying graphic tees. So that one day I can do a whole graphic tees show. So this one is canvas, size extra large. Canvas, size extra large. And is it all cotton or is it a mix? Oh, machine washable, blah, 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 blah. Set 50% cotton, 40% polyester. Okay, and then I don't know who this is. Brad Eldridge. Anyways, I started buying these because I kind of like t-shirts. And I like graphic tees, so I started buying up graphic tees. So one day I'll have a graphic tees show, but if you want, I will offer it up now. I'm gonna fill the closet downstairs in the one room. Not Brad, Brett. Brad. Same thing. If it's a country music, if it's a country music person, it's either Brad or Brett or Chad or Chet. That's what I find. Brad or Brett, Chad or Chet. Okay. Oh, I bought this one because it was just weird, and I have no idea what it means. And thought maybe somebody in the chat would, so I bought it as a laugh. Okay, so this is from Gildan. It is size large, 100% cotton. Now, the front says, "He will move," and then the back says, "Who will let him?" I don't know what it means. What does it mean? He will move. And maybe Jesus, he will move. Who will let him? Yeah, I don't know. The lady, it was a Baptist church place. And oh no. That is not good breast cattle. This is all thrifted stuff, so it's been washed a few times. Yeah, I know that feeling when you look and you've got it, like, especially the Shane ones. Yes. So if anybody would like a shirt that says "He will move, who will let him," someone's got to let him. Someone out there must want to let him move. He will move, who will let him? I know. Let the guy. He just wants to move. And then I love old sweaters. I love old dad sweaters. This one is from Sears, the men's store. And it is size medium, 85% acrylic, 15% nylon, made in Korea. And look how cool this dad sweater is. It's like your dad called, he wants his sweater back. I just need to weigh this because I don't know what sweaters weigh. I'm not used to it. Oh yeah, okay. So it's definitely medium. It looks like a sweater you would wear. I love it. It's so awesome, like 80s dad. With the collar, you have to wear it with the collar. Let's run that for $4. 7 seconds. Sears, the men's store, vintage sweater. Slowly. Good morning, Deeply Rooted. It's definitely unisex. Yeah, it just says the men's store because it was sold for men at the time, but I don't think clothing has a gender. It can say man on the front of it, and I'd wear it if it looked comfortable and was my color. Who cares? Yes, Deeply Rooted says I wear whatever. I love wearing. I used to wear men's clothes a lot. I was very tomboy, so they were more comfortable than the girls' clothes. I would borrow my dad's clothes because he had like fun plaids and stuff that were all worn and very grungy before grunge was a thing. And then when somebody made a comment at school about it, I'd just shrug and say, "Oh well, I just picked up the first thing that was on the floor by the bed." So, insinuating that men's clothing so much, especially sweaters, sweatpants. I'm not a sweatpants girl. I am a leggings girl. but sweatpants are very comfortable, aren't they? Okay, that was that box. Do you want to look at, there is a whole bunch of blankets. That's number one. Number two is there's a bag of like scarves and pashminas. That's number two. Or number three is um a basket full of like kids books and stuff. That's number three. Or number four, find something else, Kim. I don't. I have a flumpy, not a booty, but I like leggings because they're comfortable. Number four, go find something else. Okay, so would is everyone in agreement? Number four, find something else. All right, find something else, Kim. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, oh my goodness, the pashminas are falling out. Oh, and this blanket. Oh my goodness. All right. What else is there that I haven't gone through yet? I've gone through that. Gone through that. Gone through that. I don't know if I went through this. I think I went through that. Hang on. I'm trying to see if I can find something new in here. No, I think we've gone through that. Oh no. Oh wait, this one. This one we haven't gone. Oh, and the other one we haven't gone through yet. All right. Oh yeah, fake pockets. Fake pockets are wrong. This dress has pockets. That's why I love it. It's comfortable and it has pockets. Okay, this next box. So I did give this a cursory wash. I did give it a wash. I know it's got a little thing right here. Actually, I can lift these girls up. It would look, but that would require underwire. Okay, so we have like a little deer stalker. It's too small for my head, so it's for a small head. It's a deer stalker. It doesn't have any sort of anything on it to say where it's made. It definitely feels wool. Hey, any fishing? Not today, but anybody else got fishing stuff for my polar hole? Did I say that wrong? My pole. Oh, my pole. I get deer. Now I get that. I got it. Just took me a bit. I got it now. All the girls wouldn't. I don't know what my head size is, but anyways, it actually. Maybe I've turned it wrong. There, that's better. I think it goes like that. Okay, that looks better. Anyways, a smaller deer stalker, and we'll put that under small. And I managed to price it, so we will run this for $5. Cool little deer stalker hat. I did give it an initial bath, but I didn't want to get it too wet because I don't want to ruin the integrity. You, as a baby, you had a big head. That means big brain, as far as I'm concerned. I know that doesn't. They just say it doesn't correlate, but that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Big head, big brain. Okay. Oh yeah. This is annoyingly broken. So I'm just gonna sell it for $1. Annoyingly, the clasp needs to be fixed. It's help. Thank you for sharing the show, PB and J. I appreciate you. Today, one of the challenges is if you share shows 3 times, you'll get more points for the points program. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe I'll turn it into a ring or something. What else do we have in here? We have some watches. This is a real bag of mishmash. There's this watch. Looks like it needs a new battery. And then this one's kind of funky. This one's like a metal wristband. Um, okay, so there are, thank you for sharing the show, Deeply Rooted. Pickles, how are you today? All right, so we're just going to run these for $1 for both of these watches, mystery watches of a mystery sort. Let's put that in the Donna box. What else do we have in here? We've got two little frames. This one is missing the back piece, and this one's got a new back piece added on. These lovely ladies, I've shown them before. It's time for them to go. So let's run these for $1. Both of them together. You get both of these vintage frames for $1 here. All right, no worries. What else do we have? What the heck is this? 2004. I'm good, thank you, Pickles. 2004, it's a little, it's still in its gift box, little 2004, what do you call this? 2004 necklace. You know somebody born in 2004. How old could they be now? 22. Holy cow. How'd that happen? Okay. We have a mug. Let me just weigh this. This goes in medium pin. An Irish blessing. As you slide down the banner of life, may the splinters never point in the wrong direction. Irish blessing mug. It does still have sticker residue on it. It's a lovely Irish blessing mug. Good morning, final girl. How are you? And that is running now. Irish blessing mug. All right. Stick a price on that. What else do we have in here? Oh, there's a whole bunch of these. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Oh, my goodness, there's a whole bunch. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 5. There are 5 of these invalid cups. This one is made in Germany. Hello, Melody. How are you doing? This one does not say where it's made. This one was made in Japan. This one we don't know. There's an imprint there, but no, it just says 103. So this is probably German. And this one is made in Germany. So they do need a good cleaning. They do have dust and stuff on them. So these invalid cups, you can still use these. If you have little kids who get sick and it's hard to get them to drink, an invalid cup to get their Pedialyte into them, you can help them drink with one of these invalid cups. So literally you just, and it's got, see how it's got this here, so you can tilt it back a little bit. If somebody is lying down and can't sit all the way up, they're still good, but you could also use them to hold succulents in. They're a really cool story because they're invalid cups. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I'm going to run them for $2 each. Pin. So on choice, $2 each for these old invalid cups. All right, no worries. They'll get priced. They're gonna go into that. They're gonna go into that new booth. Okay, what else is in here? No, that's nothing. Ooh, we have a piece of Blue Mountain pottery in here. Random piece of Blue Mountain pottery. Gotta love that. Okay. Random piece of Blue Mountain pottery. Do you have displays for cards or toys? Like boxes and stuff? No. Does anybody here? Oh, I see why. This needs to go in the garbage. Does anyone here have displays for cards or toys to help out Ducktin? Ducktin. If you sell displays for cards or toys, please wave down below in the chat so that Ducktin can follow you and buy from you. Thanks for asking, Ducktin. I really appreciate you. Okay. The next box. Hang on. The next box I gotta pull over here. I don't feel like bending over 50 times. The next new box. Woo. Yes, you can change your font now as part of, yeah, there's all kinds of things. Thanks for coming in, Ducktin. Sometimes I do have that kind of stuff. I just don't have it today. We're in a temporary space, so. But thank you for asking. All right. The next items that I have up are all small. It is a whole, everyone who joins waves, yes, that's true. Everyone say hi or say I sell that if you have if you have displays for cards or toys that you sell. Say hi to Ducktin right now. Say hello, Ducktin. Cade Chief Cockadoodle do you have displays for cards or toys? Yeah, say something in English if you have that. Melody answers in French. Cockadoodle Canadian Chief. That wasn't necessarily him saying yes to you there. So this box is, I think it's almost all of it are these kind of shoes. I got a box lot of somebody's collection of vintage and antique shoes. Somebody was really into feet, okay? So stamp pickers, what's up? How are you doing? Hope you're having an awesome day. Your dear wife was in here, may still be in here. So this one is stamped Limoges. It's actually really pretty. I think this one's my favorite of all the ones. It's just really pretty. And there are people who collect these like crazy. Okay, what did I have on it? 9. So that means, ooh, look at this. I'm going to do this. We're going to start this for half. What size is it? It is size don't wear on your feeties. Not for personal use. Display purposes only. All right. 450. Because yes, I can do decimals. 450 for this. We're going to do half of whatever I have it priced at. And if it's not priced, then it's going to be $2. This one is made in Japan. This one is so cute. It is iridescent, so it's that luster wear. It is a gorgeous luster shoe, and it's got little mousies on it. It's got mouse. It's got meese. And this one also cannot wear. Yes, on the computer you can do decimals from the computer. So like I'm doing 50% of whatever the sticker price is that I've put on it. So in this case it's a 9, so it's 4.5. I can even do I can do 4.49 if I want to. There we go. $4.49 running now. It's so moose exactly deeply rooted. I know, but it's so cute with mini plants in it. I think I'd like this. I think I put this in one of the bathrooms because it is very cute. No, I'm gonna sell it. I can't keep everything. This one actually is stamped United States. So with a lot of these, ready for your history lesson, a lot of times these sort of things would be manufactured in another country, and then they were sent to the States and Canada, but a lot of places in the States would be pottery studios where they actually got blanks, and then they would have their artists like color in and make extra designs on it. So it would come like lustered, and then they would do cold painting of all of this. This is actually a transfer, and then this is cold painted, the gold and like the little cherub. So oftentimes they wouldn't do any of the firing. They would just do the final work, and then they'd put their own stamp on it, and suddenly it would be made in the USA. So this is probably not, the whole thing was probably not made in the USA, but it was probably decorated in the, it was decorated in the United States, in New York. So we will run this now. This one is 7. We are still in, yes. So we're gonna do that for 350. There we go. I'm running now for 350. This really cute. And I know it's shoes. It's shoes, but these, some people love to collect them. I bet you if someone has a Feet Finder account, I wonder if you can like sell stuff. Wouldn't that be cool if you could just go to Feet Finder and sell all these for a fortune? I could really make money that way, selling all these collectible shoes. This one says Canabasca Falls near Port William, Canada. So this is a cute little Canadian collectible. I know, I think I am onto something. I think I've found a new revenue source. Oh, I'm not telling you to go there. Buy them here. Buy them here because it'll be way more expensive if I was ever able to do that. Yeah. I don't have an account. I'd have to start an account, and then there'd be weird people. This one, I'm going to show you a close up. I'm going to turn for a second, so hopefully the light is okay. Hang on. So this one is a pin cushion, and as you can see, it's fairly old, and it's metal. It's a metal pin cushion. And hang on, let me just swipe away so I can zoom in. So Prospect Point in Niagara Falls. There we go. All right, so Prospect Point, Niagara Falls. It doesn't say where it was made. There's the bottom. Thank you, stamp pickers. I used to wear these. I have the different colors of these ones. I used to wear them on TikTok, and people would assume that it was animation. So I'd have to go like this to prove that it wasn't. I spent a summer trying to like become a TikTok sensation. What a waste of time. What a waste of time that was. Oh my God. Don't ever do that, people. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's just not worth it. All right. This one is a cute little pin cushion and it's metal. Is it magnetic? It is not magnetic, but I don't know what it's made out of. Which one? Feet Finder or something else? Oh, TikTok. Right. I forgot we were also talking about TikTok. Oh, sorry. The ticker talker. Yeah. I used to go live on the ticker talker, and I actually met so many. I ended up like meeting so many US whatnotters, and we would have like these lives where we would just chat with each other. The rooster talk. Yes. I did oracle card readings. But there's not much money that can be made with TikTok Canada, so I think I made like 20 cents, which I then, anytime I made anything. Um, so this is $5, made in Germany. This one I think is also Niagara Falls. It doesn't say, but it does look like Niagara Falls. So this is made in Germany. Yeah, card reading is huge, and it was fun. It was fun. I also bought oracle cards that I liked. This one I'm gonna just run for 3. That's running now. Very cool. High booted. This one is probably 1890 to 1910. This particular one. Post 1891, that's for sure. Okay, and then okay, now we're gonna run fast. We're gonna do this fast because holy cow, there's a lot. But touch and run, right? Oh, there's one more really cool one. Okay, this one. Now it needs new ribbons for its laces. There's usually like little ribbons that you can put in there. It doesn't say where it's made. This one has a bunny rabbit on it. It's got a bunny and amidst the roses. It is very cute. It looks very German. It's also got like kind of like spaghetti type, whatever that's meant to be. I think that's meant to be like flowers. Um, I know they're very cute. But yeah, somebody, you know what? Some people really like shoes. So, there's that. Um, Touch and Run could be your profile name on FIFA. Yep, that would work. Wouldn't want to do the Red Rooster, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna go fast and no, I'm not gonna say any more phrases because you guys are gonna get me with them. All right, you know what? Let's do it this way. Pin. I'm gonna just run these for $1 each. What the fork? Okay, running now. This one is very cute. I think you could put succulents in these. You could have like succulents all over the place. Foot succulents. So I'm gonna call them foot succulents. There's so many of these. Oh my god. Here's another one. Here we go. Running. This is the foot episode. This one is actually kind of cool. Not gilded, gilded. Oh god. They're flying everywhere. This one says Chichester Cathedral. You got 4 crabs and salmon. Oh, that's awesome, More Martin. I'm very jealous. I would like to just be on a boat all day. But I don't want to work. I just want to bang on a drum all day. Made in Germany. West Germany? Nope, just made in Germany. Little pink one. This one's kind of cute. It's a little pink one. All right, shut up and run, Kim. Touch and run and go. Go. Running now. For $1 here. All right, now I'm going to start doing choice. Y'all are going to force me to do choice. Here we go. All right, we've got this one with a dog coming out of the side. That's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is this lovely lady. Or choice number 3 is, super fancy. Even the toes curl. Good morning, Dave. How are you? So 1, 2, or 3, your choice. And running. We're going to go faster. 1, 2, or 3. We got all the shoes you could ever want. And if you're watching this and you're seeing me run for $1, don't do this. Don't do this at home. Don't run. Ooh, this one's kind of cool, though. This one's kind of neat. All on its own. It's a neat little shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. I'll run this for $1 here because it's very small. It is hard to hold, so with multiples, so I don't want to break it. Welcome to the Shoe Finder show. All right, this is not going to be all shoes, I promise. Eventually, we're going to get out of this darn box. This is what happens with unboxings. Oh, here's a cute little one. That's number 2. So number 1 is this one. What does that say? Made in East Germany. Ooh, it's a communist shoe. All right. Made in East Germany by communists. Or this little one. That's number 2. Or number 3 is this lovely lady. Look at that. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Communist tiny or just roses. Your choice. 1, 2, or 3. Foot. Welcome to the Foot Show, where we just show off a collection of shoes. If somebody was really into shoes, and then I went and bought it because I can't help myself. This one's for Manitoba. This is an antique Manitoba shoe. Don't you know? Manitoba. We also have this little ornament one. I think it's resin. That's number 2. Or number 3. Really fancy and and fluffy. Fluffy. I can only hold 3 at a time, so I have to do 3 at a time. Running. I'm going to grab the next ones. We're going to get through this. You and I together are going to get through this. Okay. Next, we got this one. It's kind of pretty. Or this one. Your choice. One. Wait. 1. Oops. 2. Or, wait for it. 3. Ooh, this one is, oh, wait. No, that one's different. That one's different. That's got a price on it. So I'm only grabbing the ones that don't have, oh, this one is Old Foley. This is an English pottery one from Old Foley. Some of you may have seen this for dishes and that. They made everything in this pattern. They made everything, including shoes, in this particular pattern. Look, it's even got like, it's like a work shoe. All right, and then we've got this tiny one or this yellow tiny one. Hang on choice, running. We're getting there. I promise we're getting there. All right, those are gonna go in my smalls. This one's a cool wood one. Look how cute that is. It's a carved wood shoe. Wood, not, and has a little, maybe hang it up. I don't know. It's got a single hole. Carved wood shoe. Running that now for a doll hair. Running. Okay. And then there's this one, or I think this is almost the last. I think this is the last. Or this pair of shoes, hanging pair of shoes, almost look kind of like, they're not ballet shoes, but a hanging pair of shoes. Or this one says something, Queen Elizabeth slippers, blah, 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of information. Yeah, I don't know. They're ceramic. So you got these cuties or this one, which I guess I could look up this whole Queen Elizabeth shoes thing. All right, I won't do now. There's also this one. It's an antique vase made in Germany for Peterborough, Ontario. So it has St. John's Church, which is still in Peterborough. It's an Anglican church in Peterborough. It's still there. The church itself was finished completion in 1891, I think. So this is probably 1890s to 1910s. So it's definitely antique, and it's for Peterborough, Ontario. So that's going to go in small. And I have a price tag on it of 30 doll hairs, but today I will run it for the low price of just 10 if somebody wants this. It's very cool because it's specific building, including, so the church is still there, and this is the manse where the Reverend Vicar lived. Okay, we've done the shoes. The box isn't empty yet. Oh, I lied. There's another frickin' shoe. I mean, another wonderful shoe. There's another wonderful shoe. Don't buy box lots again, Kim. All right, another wonderful shoe. This like a little, almost like a baby's shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Then, if you really want to get into shoes, there's a book about shoes. That's right. This is Collectible Glass Shoes Identification Guide, including metal, pottery, figural, porcelain shoes. It's all in there, and probably some of the ones I just showed are also in this book. So it's not just glass. Glass is kind of at the back, which is interesting. So there's people who collect just glass shoes, other people who collect any shoe. I love this one right here. This one's very cool. We're going to put this in a medium book pin, and I'll run that now for just 5, which is half of what I'm going to sell it for. If it doesn't sell here, it goes into the booth. So it's a shoe collector's guide. You could buy the book and then buy a few of the shoes from here, and then you would have your collection started. I have a whole bunch of Wade Whimsies in here. if you want me to show you and run the Wade Whimsies, please tell me in the chat. I'll pin one of them so you can see the pricing for them. So, anybody want to see the Wade Whimsies? If not, we'll skip. Here's skip. Okay, all right, and then oh, one other thing I have is a children's or very small adult. I don't see, is there a tag anywhere? Oh, there it is. Small, made in China. Yeah, small, made in China. Yes, Sailor Moon. It is a Sailor Moon, size small. Definitely, like, yeah, I guess I could have worn this when I was younger. So it might be adult size small. Let's see what the pit to pit is. That might determine things for you all to know. The pit to pit is 14 inches pit to pit. So there's a Sailor Moon costume. It's polyester. It is not, it says made in China. It is not branded, so it is it is not a Sailor Moon costume. It looks like a Sailor Moon costume. Yeah, I don't think so. Let me just double check, because if it is actually a knockoff, I can't run it. You know what? I can't run it because it's a knockoff. Garbage. Okay. So that is it for that box. So what would you like to see next? Yellow, what you want to see? Don't say shoes. Please don't say shoes. Otherwise, I'm just going to start grabbing stuff I have around me that I need to organize and clean up. After I put all these shoes away. There's a lot of shoes to put away. Okay. Shoes are away. This box needs to get out of the way. And this box can go over here. Okay. This is not actually functioning as a cleanup thing, is it? Okay. Let's weigh this. We're going to go from one section to another. We're going to work our way around, everybody. Okay. This is going to go in large. No, actually, it has to go in extra large. So we have a Denby casserole. There's the Denby. 2.5 pint Denby made in England casserole bowl in excellent condition, freshly washed by me. I have 20 on this. I will run this today for 10. Oh, I did extra large book. It's not what I wanted. Pin. All right, there we go. And run that now for $10. Vintage Denby casserole bowl, just $10. All right. Where am I going to put this over here? No, not over there. Goes in pictures. Where am I going to put this? I'm just going to put this over here. Okay. Next up, we have this gorgeous. This is a Stangl bowl. Stangl is this is fruit and flowers hand painted. Gorgeous Stangl. Let me just explain Stangl to you. Stangl pottery. So Stangl did a whole bunch of pottery. They're an American pottery maker from New Jersey. They started branding themselves as Stangl in 1955, and they closed in 1978. So this is between 1955 and 1978. Vintage Stangl bowl with fruits and flowers. It is double stamped Stangl, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I will run that now. Let me just double check the weight. All right. Stangle bowl is going to go in medium pin. And we're going to run that for, what do I have on it? 15, so 750. 750. 750 for Stangle Bowl, Stangle Pottery from New Jersey between 1955 and 1978. They closed in 1978. All right, thank you for looking at him, her, it. I'm going to put this over here. I also have these. They're newer, made in China. There's 2 of them. So I will run them as a set together. I'm going to weigh them as a set together. And then I will also, if somebody wants me to separate them, just let me know and I will separate them. They will go in large because they're just over the limit. And they will end up, and let's see, we got 7 and 6, that's 13. So $6 for the pair of ceramic serving bowls that are in butterfly. They're butterflies. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. All right, I'm going to run them separately now, just in case. All right, this one's going to run for $3. Cute little butterfly dish, to a serving dish, or you could have this as a trinket dish or in your makeup room, on your makeup table. And then this one's a larger one. It's the large one, and it is going to be in, and we'll run that for $3. That's running now. There's the smaller one, the larger one, I mean. All right, thank you for looking at them. I need to go in a priced box. I have a priced box. No, I don't. Flip this. Hang on one second. We're gonna flip. There we go. All right. Oh, this one is so heavy. Oh, right. This I haven't done yet. This is a whole bunch. I'm gonna hang on. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I need a plate. I'm gonna use the Stangle bowl for this. It's so cool. Like there's this little cutout. It is such an amazing piece of pottery. All right, we've got, trying to find this set here. Teacup, creamer. Oh, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever to do it live right now. Okay, so there is a whole bunch of mini pottery. That's got a broken piece. There's like a set of this. I don't know if it's complete. I haven't had a chance to go through it. But if you want to buy this and go through it yourself, you can. Made in Japan. Coms, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, so, and then there's like a little cup and a little plate. So there's a whole bunch of little china pieces for different tea sets and stuff. I'm just going to run this under medium. And we'll run the whole thing for $8. Save me going through this and organizing it. Hey, Coms. Yeah, the week is, as you can see, the week is going well. We finally have our flooring in, so I have to leave at about 12:30. I only have an hour left. We're going to be heading out and going to go get the baseboards and the paint and all that stuff that we need. We didn't want to do it until they were done so we could bring everything right downstairs in case it rains. All right, this cute little frame with a beach theme on it. Let me run that as $1. That's running now. Cute little frame with the beach on it. I can't wait to be downstairs so I can be way more organized for you all. I am greatly looking forward to that day. Vintage glass with birds on it. Vintage glass with birds. A bird. We will run that. What do I have on it? We'll do it as $1. What the hey? Running now. All right, no worries. That's going in there. And we have, let's see. Then we have a really cool FTD 1975 FTD vase bowl planter. I love this like very rustic 1970s look, and it is actually dated right on it, 1975. I don't think the milk glass glows or anything. No glow. So 1975 bowl. Let's go in medium pin, and we will run that for $4. And I will be back on tomorrow. I will be selling at least once tomorrow morning. Please bookmark my 2 shows tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be interviewing Allie from Owl Always Loved Vintage, who's one of the OG sellers in vintage on Whatnot. So we're going to talk with her about her experience on Whatnot and the challenges of being a mom and everything else. So we're going to be talking about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you bookmark that show tomorrow morning. It's going to be a great chat. And then we're having a raid train for the rest of the day. Each seller after that has 2 hours to sell as much as they can. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to be on, I think I'm on from 5 to 7 or 7 to 9. I can't remember. Angie, hello, how are you? All right, let me grab this other box that I don't think I've shown you. I've priced it, but I don't think I've shown you most of it. I have shown you some of it, but not all of it. So that's just, oh wait, I forgot about these. All right, hang on. I forgot about this stuff. We've got these cute little, there's 2 of them. They're little bears playing soccer or football, depending on where you live. Made in Japan. Sorry, had a cough. So we're gonna run those for $4 for both. Made in Japan, cute little plates, little kid plates with bears playing soccer. Here, and then we have a let me just check the. Oh yes, there is a glow. Let me see if I can show you. Go away, light. Can you see the green? You probably can't. Hang on. There. Can you see that green there? That means that there's selenium or something like that in this glass. So it's an older glass. They would actually use uranium and selenium to make glass look clearer. So that was actually to create the clear. So can you see all that glow? And this is with a 395 light. With a 365 light, it would be even more phenomenal. So it's a clear, glowy glass. Don't think I even wrote that on here. Clear, glowy glass. And I've only got 9 on this. So let's run that for $4.50. I said 50%. All right, that's running now. Clear swung vase that does actually glow. It does have a glow to it. Try to do Angie, show tomorrow. Do a show tomorrow. It's 0% commission, Angie. Please do a show tomorrow. It would be awesome if you do that, because no matter what you sell, 0% commission. All you're paying is the payment processing fee. And then let me just double check the weight on this. Yeah, that's what I thought. 2, 3, 3 to 4 pin. All right, so this is a Blue Mountain Pottery planter bowl. Note that it still has some residue that I haven't vinegared off yet. It still has some residue from the water because this was used as a planter for the last 50 plus years. This is BMP, Blue Mountain Pottery, which this is probably, based on the colors and that logo, is probably an early 1960s, 1970s. And I will run that for just $15 because I haven't finished cleaning it. Blue Mountain Pottery, gorgeous. It's a huge bowl. I could wear it as a hat. Blue Mountain Pot, not completely. If I put this on, it's gonna get stuck. Could you imagine if I had to go get my husband to crack that off my head because I was an idiot? I've shown this before, but look how cute this. I just love this. I have priced this at 10. It's gonna go into one of my booths. It is priced at 10. It is the cutest little tree. And this can go in small because it's lightweight. Oh, there's a question. Comms, you're gonna get me talking about Blue Mountain Pottery. You're in trouble. Okay, let me just run this and then I will tell you all about the colors. We'll spend the rest of the time talking about Blue Mountain Pottery. So, okay, so good question. Comms asks, is the color of Blue Mountain because of material they used to make it, or were they all painted that color? So no, their first colors were this green, which is, where did it go? This is meant to look like it's kind of a blue green. You see how it's kind of a blue green? There's blue elements to it. This is meant to mimic the colors of the trees in the summer on Blue Mountain. This is the one that they made the most of. This was their like classic color. Don't be sorry. This is their classic color. So this is meant to look like the trees. They also had, whoa, hang on. They also had yellow in their first line and blue, which let's see what we have here. We've got easily accessible. We've got, this is their classic colors. So that's the duck in their classic green. And then this is the yellow. So they also had yellow. They also had blue, which I don't have easily accessible. And then they got into other colors as well. So they did all kinds of really cool ones. There's a candy stripe one that's really highly collectible. There's a whole line that was called Ketchup and Mustard that was done by Dominic Stanzione. And I have one of those pieces in my collection. He did studio pottery, and then I'm just putting the ducks back. And then also, I'm just going to move the camera so you can see. I'm going to take the camera. We're going to take the camera around. Oh, hello. All right. Unplug you guys for a second. So then there was also, sorry the lighting isn't great here, that's Celadon. That's Celadon color. That is Mocha. What else do we have here? I don't have a lot up here. Oh, there's a blue dolphin. Hang on, I got to move something out of the way, and then I can show you the blue dolphin. So then there was also, switch, that's the blue color. That's the dolphin. And then there's a horse in the yellow. So there were tons of different colors for Blue Mountain Pottery. And I promise I will be doing a Blue Mountain Pottery show, a Canadian pottery show. So yes, it is a glaze. So actually what they do is there's to do that drip glaze, the way that they do it, versus the way that other ceramicists would do it, is that it's called a drip glaze. And so they would have a base color that they would put on, which is this sort of black is their base. So this was the base color. And then on the spots where they wanted to have highlights of color, they would actually paint it white first. So it would get a white glaze in certain spots. And then they added the drip glaze to the spots that were white. And they what they actually had happen is that this would be sitting like this in the kiln, and they wouldn't like let it drip all the way. They would just put it on, and then they had the kiln at a certain temperature, and it would actually over time pull the color down. So that's why you get this really nice drip glaze that is totally integrated into all the other colors. It's because they use time and heat to pull the colors down on the spots that they wanted to. So there you go, comms. There's your Blue Mountain Pottery lesson for today. Okay, I don't have much new because everything else we've either gone through um, or it's like books and that sort of thing. So if there's any requests of anything that you're like, Kim, could you have this? I'm looking for this. Let me know. Otherwise, I think what I'll do is I'll end early so we can get my husband and I can get ahead of the wonderful joy of the traffic and there's supposed to be a rainstorm. So MDF baseboards and rain do not mix. Because we're gonna have to use the pickup truck to do it. So yes, through Roses, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's go find someone else to raid. Tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be bringing a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm going to empty up 2 of the vans and get a whole bunch of boxes so I can do 2 hours of unboxing with you guys. So let's go find someone to raid. Who are we going to raid? Let's see what the algorithm says. US, you stop showing me US. Let's see if there's anybody new sellers. I don't see any new sellers that are Canadian, for the love of all things holy. All right, let's go into Sadia. She's doing vintage and antique jewelry. Hi, Oma. Am I the lady that does the new beginners, whatnot? Yes. Hello. How are you, Oma? Welcome in. Yes, I do that. Tomorrow I'll have a show. Tomorrow morning for an hour, I'll be chatting with another seller and talking about her experience and answering your questions. And then Saturdays, it's not going to be in the morning. This Saturday, it's going to be in the afternoon. I will do a chat show for probably a couple of hours and answer your questions there too. So, and then you can always message me in between. Although it's easier to tell you in face to face. You haven't done a show yet. You need all that. Well, welcome to Whatnot, Oma. I'm so glad that you're here. One of the things that we're doing now is we're going to do something called a raid. So when you end your show, you raid into the next person. It sounds, the first time I heard it, I thought it meant like a pirate raid and we were about to attack somebody. So I left before the seller could do it because I was afraid. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. We're basically blessing the next person. We're going to bring 12 people or more, depending on by the time I shut up. We're going to bring them into Sadia's show and we're going to check out what she's doing. She's unboxing vintage jewelry. So we're going to go see what she does. So every time you end, always raid into the next person. So sorry this wasn't a long show. And hopefully I'll see you on Friday and Saturdays. And I might add another chat show in the week. I might do like a Monday night or something because I don't do anything on Monday. I don't do shows on Monday, but I kind of miss doing show on Monday, so I might do something. Yes, tomorrow I'm on twice. We're doing a raid train tomorrow because it's 0% commission for sellers tomorrow. So we're doing a raid train, starting with the chat, and then we're going to raid into my co-host, and then she's going to raid into some people. We've got US and Canadian sellers on it, so it's going to be fun. All right. Love you guys so much. Have an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow morning for Friday, our Friday chat. All right. I love you guys. Have an awesome day. Let's go give a whole bunch of love to give some hearts